Good morning, guys. It's Kevin here from Tranquility Escapes. Today we are in Oak Beach, Long Island, and we got a pretty cool project. The only thing that's not cool is the access. Oak Beach is a nice beach area of Long Island. All the way down there is the water, and right through that pathway is the water as well. Access, not so great. We had backed up the trailer all the way down this road. We have the trailer right now parked against this retaining wall / boardwalk. Because we are on the beach, there is a community boardwalk. I'll show you guys that in 1 second. But as you can see, we have this community boardwalk right down here. This connects all these houses on the water, so we can't obstruct this at all. But this boardwalk over here is their front entrance to their house. So we have the trailer backed up there. At least that gets us up this about 2.5, 3 foot tall retaining wall. This is the first load. We have about 10 tons of boulders for this job. No machine, because there is no way we're getting a machine over this boardwalk. We're going to be unloading all this rock onto this first retaining wall, tossing it onto this boardwalk, and then rolling it down into this front yard. This front yard is where this project's going to be taking place. We're going to be doing some retaining work all the way around here, as well as some landscaping on this front area. The final concept of this backyard is to get newer steps down here, frame it out with some new shrubs on the side, do some stepping stones and a flagstone patio. And right along that flagstone patio, we're going to be doing a 10-foot pondless waterfall. So building up this corner of the front yard, we're going to be building about a 2-foot tall waterfall, 10 feet long, coming down here. We're not doing the patio right now. It wasn't within the budget to do it right now. So this is just going to be phase 1 of the project. We're going to be doing all the retaining work and the pondless waterfall in the front. Maybe in a few years or so, that patio will be done. But this front yard is going to be totally transformed. I can't wait to see what we build. Thankfully, this is only the 3rd job of the season, so it is only mid-70s right now, so it's not too hot. But right now, we're gonna get to unloading 4 tons of boulders. Like I said, this is the first trailer load of boulders. We're gonna be having another 2 trailer loads come in. So, should be fun. It's definitely gonna be a workout. You guys stay tuned. And just like that, we're back here. It's another day in Oak Beach. We are gonna wrap up this pondless waterfall today, and then hopefully wrap up all the retaining work that we tried to finish yesterday. So this is the 10-foot pondless waterfall. We were able to wrap up the bottom section. We stopped right there because we didn't like the rock selection we had. So today we were finally able to pick up some new boulders. See all the way back there. We have another couple tons in the trailer. We unloaded about 2 tons right here. We have some retaining work that we've been doing around the front of the property. These are gonna get reworked. We just talked to the homeowner. We're gonna start pushing this back to kind of limit the landscaping that they want here. We're gonna keep it more of a straight line and stagger it instead of doing these curves. So these will get reworked. We kind of just laid this out as a footprint just to see what the homeowners thought, get their opinion on it. Now that we know what they want, we're going to be able to rework it and then get it just perfect for them. But over here is the pondless waterfall. The goal is to get the last couple feet of this waterfall kind of buttoned up. Our diffuser's going right up there. We're going to have one cascade coming out, a lot of twisting over here into this cascade, and then falling into this area, wrapping around this rock, and then into the reservoir. We have the bottom of the reservoir bibbed right now. If you watch any of our videos, we do this pretty often. You can see we have our aqua blocks in here. At the beginning of the video, we installed them. But we do a bib liner, and on these corners over here where the liner meets the rock, that interface will get foamed up. So using our waterfall foam, we'll foam that up. That way when this water falls off this last spillway, it hits that liner, pulls up a little bit, causes less splashing, and then gives you about another 1 or 2 feet of waterfall before it empties into this reservoir. We do this a lot when there's no debris really around. If you're in a very heavily woodsy area with a lot of leaf debris, we might not do this to allow you to have more infiltration area. But as you can see, this front yard has nothing on this sand. They have landscapers here that are blowing on the customers' properties. They have crepe myrtles, nothing that really sheds here, no trees, because we are on the beach. So perfect situation to do that. It's gonna be a great waterfall for sitting up there or for any of the neighbors that are actually walking past this boardwalk. We were able to get some of this rock off the truck. Spent the first couple hours of the morning getting this rock. All this rock is hand-picked. We have, for this job, just over 8 tons of boulders for this, just to do this waterfall and the retaining work. We might be doing the retaining work in their front yard up there. We'll probably get another 2-3 tons just for that. Anyway, we've been getting a late start every single morning on this job because of the rock situation. Yesterday, we went to 9 different rock yards just to find 3 pallets of rock just to start this build. For some reason, we cannot find the rock size that we need. It's either too small or too big. For this project, we needed the perfect rock size, so we pushed the project a little further back. We've been coming later in the mornings just trying to find the rock. Today, we finally found the rock. So now we can get back to work. We're gonna wrap up this waterfall, wrap up the retaining walls. Hopefully we don't get rained out today. It is in the forecast for thunderstorms. So hopefully we can make it through today. Tomorrow we can come back, landscape this, and then get out of here because it's a wrap. So after 4 days, this project is complete. As you can see, it's fully landscaped. The customer wanted us to do the landscaping in this front yard. So we came back today, pick out all the plants this morning, and then we're able to landscape this waterfall. I'm gonna give you guys a quick run through of what we did here. If you guys didn't remember, access on this job was not great, so we backed up our trailer. We brought in about 8 tons of boulders right through here. Today we were able to landscape this whole front yard right here. We have some crepe myrtles, some roses, lavender, layered with some liriope in the front. We kept some original grasses she had, and then made a little boulder retaining wall in the front to kind of divide the landscape bed. There's gonna be no mulch being used on this property, just straight sand. We have some larger crepe myrtles right here, keeping some of the existing hydrangeas underneath this holly tree to give them some shade, because we are on the beach. It gets quite hot and sunny here, so hopefully that shade will provide them some protection. And then we have an amazing little Japanese maple, but of course, my favorite part is this pondless waterfall. We have a 10-foot stream here, a lot of action of twisting and turning, only about 24 inches of elevation right here. Our pump sits right in there, and we have an AquaSurge 5000 running this waterfall. But the sound of this waterfall is pretty soothing, not loud at all, exactly what we wanted, because this is more of an intimate space, especially up there on this house. They have that little table up there to overhang their porch, so we wanted to make something a little more intimate. I love how this pondless waterfall really twists and turns, falls kind of behind that rock before it's shooting out again. Thank you guys for watching. This was a fun little project. Access wasn't great, finding rock wasn't great, but overall a successful project. I love how this pondless waterfall came out. As always, comment, like, subscribe, stay tuned, because we're dropping videos every single week.